At 6 o'clock, we ran part one of our story concerning the Ohio High School Athletic Association starting to crack down on coaches and even unpaid volunteers who do not have the proper state license certification. It's called a pupil activity permit. It costs each coach nearly $200 out of their own pocket to get that permit. If not, as of this, and other coaches may face a possible combined $500 fine if they do not have that permit. Now, part two of our story.
Just last week, we conducted our own investigation of three local conferences: the City League, the Three Rivers Athletic Conference, and the Northern Lakes League. We kept our search to football and boys basketball coaches, and of the 21 schools and 42 head coaches, 17 have had their permits expire or are not even listed in the Ohio Department of Education's database. Taking it one step further, in one school's varsity football program, the head coach's permit is expired, and less than a quarter of his assistants were properly certified, an oversight that could cost that school thousands of dollars in fines. Maumee High School coach John Bowles, who is certified, says he understands why the rule exists, but taking a class you've already passed every 3 years could be a bit repetitive.
I think, the state has continually increased the number of things that we have to be certified in. It's costly for coaches. We sacrifice a lot with our time and money as it is, and now there's additional things. All those things, are put into place to protect kids. I mean, that's a priority in our business, our kids. So I think the message is, if we're going to err, we're going to err on the side of doing too much.
Could you sympathize maybe with the fact that not all of these coaches can afford the $150 to $200 fee for everyone from the head coach, including non-paid volunteers?
Well, we do, and honestly, a lot of people might be surprised, but the fees for Ohio coaches to become certified are honestly a lot less than what you see in some other states. I'll give you a perfect example. Ohio is a third of the cost of what it is to be certified in Illinois. So it's not something that we're trying to turn a profit on, I can promise you that.
Perrysburg High School's Matt Kriegel is certified, but feels for those who want to help the kids, but may not be able to afford the cost.
They're discouraging people from coaching at this point. You can't get people to volunteer, you can't get people to help out because of the hundreds of dollars in fees that they have to pay for certifications and things like that. And it's going to be hard to get coaches. You're not going to get guys that want to do it anymore.
And that could lead to an entirely different problem in years to come.
A couple of notes here. We asked if the presence of certified athletic trainers make the need for renewing CPR and first aid training for coaches unnecessary. We were told not every school has a certified trainer, and there are no exceptions to the rule. We also asked if the OHSAA losing money on state tournaments last year was a factor in the fines being attached to longstanding rule. We were told the association makes more money off regional playoffs, and as you heard, they say they are not trying to turn a profit from the rule. We're back with more sports after the break.